Let's go.
Oh, you got saved.
Johnny's daddy is taking them fishing.
Oh, don't get me started on singing. It's like one of my favorite things to do other than maybe cooking and being outdoors.
Oh my god, I was in choir for like 12 years. And I've been drinking tonight.
Sing, sing.
Just kidding. Oh my god, I'm so sick. Could you imagine?
Sing with a squishy voice.
So Spike.
I also write lyrics.
You write them, I'll sing them.
Sing, voice off.
I decided today instead of NyQuil, I'm gonna have 805 for my medicine.
Ooh, 805, what's that?
Yeah, for real, what is that?
Beer. It's beer.
Ah,
Oh, beer's nasty.
Legit.
you could watch me pull my knife out, like what the fuck?
I know. I was shocked that you guys don't know what 805 is, and then you guys said beer is nasty.
It is nasty. Get some rum or something, or vodka.
I
Add
haven't had
vodka.
liquor in like 5 years. I just
You know,
drink
you
and smoke.
Usually
The vodka will actually help you.
The only beers that I like to do are the ones that I can literally drink all day while I'm sitting on the tractor.
You could drink. Oh no, 805 is a little heavy. Jet!
Otherwise, I'm a whiskey kind of guy.
What up?
Knob Creek, baby, Knob Creek. 120 proof, all day long.
Johnny Walker?
Yeah, Johnny Walker's not bad.
Have you had their, I think it's double black?
I have not.
It's like smooth as can be, apparently. If I'm gonna drink alcohol though, it's got good smooth quality, or mix well. Double Q?
I should have turned around to get you. Yeah, see, but you hand me like 4 or 5
Spike.
beers. You know, I don't have any tolerance for that, so I get buzzed faster on beer. But if you give me
Dang.
a half bottle of heavier, like we're talking like I said, 120 proof of Knob Creek, I gotta drink half the bottle before I feel it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, but it's probably your body's like used to drinking.
It almost does.
Liquor, I used to drink a shit ton of vodka and it used to not get me drunk at all. I would have to do other stuff to make it get drunk. And drink
Yeah.
more. So bad. Your body zip.
I'm not a heavy drinker, but I can put down vodka and rum and all that, and it does not affect me.
I've got a buddy that him and his dad, they live. I don't think I could ever drink Everclear. I'm afraid of what I may or may not like be capable of on it.
And what your body will do with it.
Right.
That shit burns.
Well, so we went to a massive bonfire here not too long ago, and one of my buddies that I brought with me from Houston took him to Georgetown. They showed him a good time, and he apparently brought a bottle of Everclear, and so we're driving to Georgetown, which is about 3 hours from Houston, and he says, "Take you a swig of this." And I said, "What is it?" He goes, "Everclear." I was like, "Oh my god, no." He's like, "Yeah."
When I used to go to
Friends
Vegas,
drunk.
and I would get the frozen like slushy drinks, you could add an extra like few tubes of liquor for like $10 and always get Everclear. And man, I would be fucked up. It was like so horrible. And that's why I don't drink vodka anymore.
So when I tasted it, I literally a swig from the handle, and I was like, "Okay, I ain't touching that till we get to Georgetown."
Yeah.
Is it that strong?
It's so bad. It's rough.
It's 190 proof. That's what it is. And
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Oh Lord.
It wasn't because I was afraid I'd get drunk. I was afraid I wouldn't get drunk.
No,
I'm
that's
kind of
so
curious
shit.
now.
Stop it, legit.
No.
Stop poking my friends. Dang it!
I'm always really bad about the turnaround. Oh, you got lucky.
Now you guys have me wondering if it's just a California thing to be into beer, like craft beer kind of stuff.
Oh no, not at all. No. I've got a bunch of buddies. He brews his own beer at the house.
Okay. Yes, we do too.
Freaking A. I keep getting stabbed.
Is it legit? That guy kind of has a thing for that.
Stabbed again.
I definitely like poking people. It's a lot of fun.
You and Stop keep poking people. That was my last bullet.
So we're playing gun game, right?
I think so. I actually
So we're talking about Trump, right?
Uh-huh.
we weren't.
So here's a thought for you.
Well,
This
no,
goes
you're
back to like
America.
this goes back to all the way into U.S. politics, like when the country was not even a country yet; it was just colonies.
13 of them,
Guns.
right?
Correct. Guns.
What's the question?
Oh, it's not a question. Why are the gun laws / practices not standard? In other words, you know, buy a gun in Texas, and let's say, for example, it's a handgun, and I go through the class in an LTC, which is licensed to carry, concealed class, okay? But if I travel to Illinois or Chicago, I can't use that. I get their licensing.
Can't bring that shit to California, don't you dare, either.
I mean, but Like, what's up with that?
Because they just,
local,
yeah, state level. It's just how
Okay.
they decided to lay out the governments. They gave each state choices.
I
Each
know.
state can
I
make
know
their
what
own
he's saying
choice,
now.
yeah.
If it's a country thing, why isn't it the same for everybody?
That's my problem. I don't understand why federal law can't just be the law. It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, because you've
Well,
got
so-
flaming liberals like California who don't want
I
guns
know,
at
man.
all.
We're the worst.
You guys really are.
So
We really are. I mean, but I'm a house that has plenty of guns, so don't you worry in this apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'll be taken care of.
Gangster.
I'm not your normal
And you play
Californian.
video games.
I know, right? I'm like a package right here.
a female who plays video games. That's
I know,
insane.
right? Rare shit.
And has lots of guns. Do you like
And has
cars?
guns. I love cars.
Sweet.
I'm Ford all the way. Ford American right there.
Oh my
you lost
god,
it
we
there.
can be friends.
I just got a new 2017 Ford Escape Titanium, and it's the best thing in the world. The best car.
Nice.
I mean, it's not like a race car, but it's pretty great. The turbo and the EcoBoost is amazing. 2.0, it's great.
And you know the size of the motor.
Okay, so Nodal, you ready for this? I had somebody ask me, a buddy of mine asked me the other day, he's like, so what's a really light car? I was like, okay, wait, what do you mean? Because I was going to answer smart car, and he goes, well, no, because, you know, I want to put a 454, the tranny out of it, tear the rear tranny out of it, tear the rear end out of it, tear the driveline out of it, and put a 454 with, like, oh, I don't know, an Allison transmission or a racing transmission, I don't care, pick one.
Okay.
And put, like, a Chevy rear end in it, and I guarantee you will fly.
So
That sounds
true.
kind of scary.
And he's got, like, this really funny laugh. He kind of, like, snarls a little bit when he laughs. And he goes, bah! YOLO! I was like, oh my god, Jacob, shut up.
What?
Yeah, he sounds like a medieval clown, like a deadly clown when he laughs. It's really funny.
That's hilarious.
Like if you've ever heard a bird laugh, like a blue and gold macaw or like a parakeet or something laugh. Or what's that other one with it's the white feathers? It's a large bird.
A macaw, right?
Yeah.
that?
Okay, so yeah.
I don't know what the joke is, but it's funny.
That's hilarious.
They go, "Macaw!" Oh man, my throat.
Do it again,
Oh,
do it
my
again.
God. Oh, Macaw! It hurts. Very.
Dang, that sucks. I'm sick, my
Yeah,
wife's sick,
a lot.
family's sick.
It's a horrible.
It's everywhere.
That's why I'm enjoying beer. I figured it would mix well with my cold medicine. Speaking of, I'll be right back.
Nodal, what do you think about that, man?
Well,
Take a brand new 28, hell, even an old Shelby, and just drop a 454 in that baby.
do it.
Give it the program.
Right?
Like if you're gonna
Like,
drop that kind of money into something like that, like go all out.
The nowadays motors, eh.
This is also the same kid who asked me, he's like, so what's the problem with Chevy Duramax? I was like, oh my god, you did not just ask me that.
Their transmissions crap out, don't they?
No, they have the Allison. They got that backwards. That's Ford.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like
That's right.
it's-
Their transmissions are solid. But I can't remember what the freaking problem is with the Chevy. If it's the drivetrain, or not the drivetrain, freaking their engine doesn't hold up or something.
Yeah. So the Duramax, the crankshaft is garbage.
Yeah.
And the crankshaft is garbage. The injectors give out. The whole thing shakes itself to pieces, basically. But it's a solid motor. Don't get me wrong. If you treat it right and do it right, it's a solid motor. It just You know, and then I told him, I was like, if you do all that, you might as well just go get yourself a Cummins, because a 6.7 inline, 6.7 liter inline Cummins inline 6 is just unbeatable.
Yeah, it's bulletproof. I mean, I detail cars for a living and high-end stuff, and one of my clients, and who's become a really good friend of mine, like, I take out his 2500, and it's bulletproof. Absolutely bulletproof. I mean, the Joker puts down, he's got a tune on it, just a tune, and some kind of like piping or something.
Straight piped it, yeah?
And no. It's, I'm pretty sure it's got the stock exhaust, but the way they come from factory, there's like something set up, not the cat, but some weird thing that comes on the trucks. You remove that and you tune it, and it puts down
Emissions.
like 573 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, that would be emissions.
Yeah, it's, I mean, it's ridiculous. 900 and something pound-feet of torque, reliable, all day long. It's disgusting.
Yeah, if you take a brand new truck, delete all the emissions, which will give you better gas mileage, and you tune it. So I got another buddy who did all that. He put a better intake on it. He put the not Mamba, it's called something else. He put a really nice intake on it. And he, oh shit, I hit the wrong button. He did all that shit. He gets an economy tune without a trailer, just by himself, a 2500 four-wheel drive crew cab. This motherfucker's getting like 32 mpg highway.
That's nuts. What year is it?
An 07, an 06.
That's
I don't remember.
nuts. Cause I'm rocking the same truck, or my client is rather, and I think the best I've had, like not pulling a trailer, I think I managed to get like 23, 24, maybe, and that was
That's
trying to
still
baby
nuts.
it kind of. It is. But then again, that's considering it's using 900 foot-pounds of torque that time too, so if it wasn't tuned to make that power, then it might get even better.
So, you know, I told my friend, I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong with the Dirty Max, but in terms of the economy for the way it performs, just doesn't compare with Cummins or Power Stroke. It just doesn't. It can't keep
No, it
up.
doesn't.
Literally cents per mile. It's not efficient.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, really? I was like, oh man, think about it. You've got the inline 6, the 7 Cummins, you've got the inline 6. It's not fighting gravity, right? The pistons on the walls like it were to be on a V8. It's not having to fight that extra force of gravity.
Yeah.
Think about it. A V8 had the pistons have to fight gravity inside of the block. They rub up against it because it's in a V-shaped pattern. I was like, that's why the Cummins is just the strongest hauling motor out. That's why they use them in semi-trucks.
Yep. There's one thing Dodge does really well.
No. You don't buy a Dodge for Dodge parts if we're talking about diesel. You buy a Dodge for Cummins. Separate company altogether.
Still Dodge engineered.
No, it's
Chrysler
not.
engineered, rather. Are you serious?
No. Cummins is a completely separate company.
Yeah, but isn't it still by whatchamacallit?
No.
Chrysler?
No. They have a contract.
You sure?
I'm willing to put money on it, yes.
So,
Like, that's like saying the company International who makes International Motors. That's like saying they are Ford Motors. They're not. It's International.
Yeah, okay. But I seriously thought, though, that the Cummins was made by Chrysler. That's just one of their lines.
If that were the case, then why does Nissan use Cummins now in their Titan?
Because it's a legit motor.
No.
It's like, well, what I'm saying is it's like Saturn. Saturn, for the longest time, they were using Honda's V6s. But it was a Honda motor. So my thought this whole time was that Cummins was a Chrysler motor, but that was just for their trucks, for their diesel motor. They freaking made a line called Cummins, is what I thought. Like a separate company, but it was still Chrysler.
It was made for Chrysler, but it wasn't a Chrysler. It wasn't a Chrysler product. If that makes sense.
It wasn't a Chrysler product.
I mean, I can go get a Cummins right now, crate motor for a semi-truck and stick it in my semi-truck, right?
Yes, but who was the ones that made it? Was Cummins the actual company, or did Chrysler have a separate company called Cummins and make the Cummins?
No, it was Cummins.
Okay. Because I thought
Here,
longest
add
times-
me as a friend, I'll send you the link.
Okay. I don't know how to do this on here. This is I'm just getting back to freaking Steam.
Here, I'll add you real quick.
How do I do this? I don't understand.
What's your, Modals, what's your picture? Hang on, let me look. You don't have a picture.
This is
I
crazy.
could have swore
Cummins sells
it was a Dodge Chrysler motor.